These hoes ain't loyal. Hey. These hoes ain't loyal. No, they ain't. Yeah.
You're watching Anime Sundays.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Anime Sundays, the show where we talk about anime, yes, on Sundays. And I am your host, Jared Ross. Thank you again for coming to another YouTube video. You already know. But as you heard me singing before, today we will be talking about my personal top 5 favorite, most loyal women anime characters.
Okay, is something wrong? You look kind of...
Misa, just shut up and do what I told you, alright?
Okay, starting off, getting straight into it. At number 5, I have Rem from Re:Zero. Yes, we all know about Rem, one of the little demon sisters of the mansion. We've seen the instances between Rem and Subaru, how Rem is falling in love with Subaru after Subaru saves her, and you know how she's seeing all the great qualities of Subaru that I'm guessing Emilia also sees. For example, how Rem was going to always save Subaru when Beetlejuice captured him and was getting ready to kill him, and how she'd always risk her life and get tortured just to try to save Subaru. And yes, that was a deep moment. Subaru kept dying, having to try to figure out a way to keep Rem from trying to save him and die. Of course, Rem confesses her love to Subaru. She says she'll do anything for him. I mean, Rem's just she's just a down shawty. Like, anybody that loves you, even though you love their master technically, and even though everybody else may hate you, deserves to be on this list, I believe. Move right along. I have at number 4, Raphtalia. Yes, from Shield Hero. Coming from a life of slavery, she's already, traumatic to humans, and sees that, that Naofumi is just literally trash can of the town. Everybody hates on him. Everybody drags his name. They accuse him of forcing himself on old girl whose actual official name is the B word now. Raphtalia has always been there through and through. She's literally Naofumi's sword, risking her life for him countless times, going up against all types of waves. She's really the only one to have his back. You know what I'm trying to say? And even in this new season, she's going hard. She's getting a vassal weapon. She's still proving her dedication to Naofumi, even though she thinks Naofumi may hate her for some of the decisions she made, trying to risk her life and stuff. She's a down companion and just loyal to the cause, loyal to her crew, loyal to doing whatever Naofumi says. She's ready to really even go back home with Naofumi to his world. Raphtalia, locked in, never fading, never folding. At number 3, I have Mikasa. Now, some of you may think Mikasa's low, maybe too high. I think she's right there in the middle. I mean, if you're willing to side by a mass genocidal murderer through thick and thin, and the only thing stopping you is when it comes to world genocide, I think you're pretty loyal. Always been there for Eren, always, taking care of him through scouts training, when they became scouts, when they first found out about his abilities. Mikasa's the only one that's like, if you had to come for Eren, you better be ready to die. And then, of course, we go to Marley. She literally is going to war with Eren, like, on the take of whatever was in his letters. Like, yeah, we're going to war with Marley. And she's like, well, is what it is, I guess. Like, literally standing beside Eren. Eren, you've murdered children. Eren's like, yeah, I know you're not going anywhere, right? Some people may say it's inner blood, right? As an Ackerman to be loyal to the founding Titans or whatever Titans. But we all know how hard Mikasa goes for Eren. Literally, the only thing that deterred her was when it came to world genocide. And even then, she still doesn't want to kill Eren. She still wants to talk him out of it. So gotta have Mikasa on this list. At number 2, I have to go with Misa from Death Note. She literally took on a persona of being the second Kira just to get close to Light so that she could thank him and devote her services to him. We know how Light feels about her, right? He don't give a damn, right? He literally, at every turn, is disrespecting her, calling her trash, manipulating her, using her, doing whatever it takes to get his mission across at the expense of her life, damn near. And she just don't care. She even refuses to kiss actors in her career because she's a big-time actor. She's famous because she's so in love with Light. Ready to kill every person with her Death Note. And then at the end of it all, when she found out Light died, Misa killed herself, jumped off the cliff. If you tied your life to someone like that, I think you deserve to be at this number 2 spot. And then at number 1, you probably guessed it, as a One Piece stan, I have to go with Boa. A lot of you may say, well, some of the reasons that I mentioned might be stronger feats of loyalty than what Boa has shown for Luffy. But I just feel like if you're willing to go against your culture's, main rules of never falling in love and not being around men, you're willing to go up against the world government, which could possibly endanger the safety of your village and your land. If you're willing to follow Luffy into every battle, no matter who it is, whether it's canon or non-canon, bullet, whether going into Impel Down, infiltrating the system, fighting with Luffy at Marineford, but also trying to help him get further. Even in 3D2Y, going with Luffy to help stop, the world. No matter what scenario it is, whether it's historic, whether it's like the fate of the country at stake, the only thing Boa's ever worried about is Luffy. Even now that the government is chasing her down, she's worried about her people, but she's also worried about what's happening with Luffy and Wano. And those are my top 5 personal most loyal women anime characters. Kind of my favorite. I'm sure there's way more loyal women anime characters out there. Y'all comment below some GOATs that I've missed, because I know there's many. I just think those characters have shown some great feats of loyalty to their MCs or their male counterparts, or even just other characters in general. And yeah, with that, see y'all next Sunday.